Today we're back with my 2023 Honda Civic Type R, and we're going to be testing out the Integra Type S damper module swapped into this Type R. Today we're out at Midwest Motorsports Complex in Jackson, Michigan, formerly known as Jackson Speedway, and they have kind of a bumpier karting track out here, and I thought it would be the perfect location to test out this new damper module in the Type R. Tires, we're on like Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, Type R specific tire here, a little bit more grip than the PS4S's stock. We're running 1.8 degrees of negative camber up front, and I'll tell you a little bit about this Type S damper module. It's about a $200 part from Acura. They've been back ordered for a long time. I can put part numbers and everything in the description, but basically you just pull this panel out and swap it back in. It took about 10 minutes for me to unplug the Type R damper control module and plug the Type S damper control module. Everything translates over, plus R mode, no check engine lights, everything just works normally. Just the Type R has much better suspension tuning now. Basically, the differences between Type R and Type S are only down to that control module. The hardware, all the shocks, the spring rates, everything are about the same between the two cars. So let's hop in, let's go for a few laps, see how this feels, and we'll give you guys some thoughts, because the last time I had this Type R out on track was at Grattan Raceway, and with the standard Type R module, this car was way too stiff. It was uncomfortably stiff, even in comfort mode. And I've always complained about the overly stiff damper tuning in this Type R, so let's see how this improves things. All right, everything's all warmed up. We're also going to turn on our Log R app, and we have a lap timer running here. All right, we're going to start this data log here, select a different track, and we're going to start data log. Okay, off we go. So this is a pretty cool complex. We have a dirt circle track, a paved circle track, and this karting track, which a lot of people have been using for drifting. So we'll see if the lap timer works. If it doesn't, not a huge deal. Mostly we just kind of want to get a feel for this car out here on these bumps. This is mostly going to be a second gear course. We'll familiarize ourselves with the layout here. Similar to what we have at autocross speeds. Big pump there, and it takes it in stride. The damping is such an improvement over what we had stock. And it looks like we're getting some lap times. Awesome. Love to see that. Let's go into, let's try plus R mode. So this is individual mode. In everything is comfort settings basically, except for engine, and we're going to turn traction control off. So this should be the stiffest drive mode with the Type S damper module, and we'll just kind of dial it back from there. Stability control should be completely off. We will have a little bit of rear brake drag just to get us rotated around the corners. Bit of a pop from the front suspension there after my last track day. Not sure what that is. You can see just how bumpy this is at speed. And even in plus R mode, it's so well controlled. This is perfect. So this would be the equivalent of Sport Plus in the Integra Type S. And it's not overly bouncy. It's stiff, it's firm, but it feels really good. Diff just digging us out of corners. Stock brakes still. honestly pretty happy with the way this feels in Plus R mode now. This is a usable drive mode finally. All right, so looks like our fastest time there is 23.94. So let's go into individual mode, and we're just going to turn traction control off. We've still got pretty much all the stability control systems back on. I haven't done the pedal dance. I will, but let's just try this. Suspension is set to comfort. Steering is set to comfort. Pretty much everything but the engine in individual mode is comfort. Immediately, much more compliant here around these corners. The biggest difference that I'm noticing between this Type S damper module and the Type R damper module is that around sustained corners, when you're pulling G-forces, the suspension doesn't get too bouncy. It's consistently firm or consistently soft. Whereas with the Type R, it would always be changing. Even if you were in comfort mode, it was too stiff when you were cornering and driving the car hard. This feels really good. Much more compliant there, 22.99. That's my fastest time yet. Cool. Let's give us another cool down lap. I'll show you guys the circle track real quick too. That's always fun. Yeah, look at this. Look how controlled that is. It's so nice to have better body control in this Type R. This is kind of perfect in my opinion. Let's do a quick pedal dance. See if we can improve on that time. So we're going to shut the engine off. Handbrake's going to be off. We're going to turn the car back on. We're going to hold the brake. Traction off. Traction on. Parking brake. Traction on. Traction off. There we go. VSA. That's the pedal dance. Okay. So everything is fully disabled now. Looks like we were about a second faster around the course in comfort mode. Let's stick with comfort mode. Suspension in individual. And then we'll go into sport, see if there's any difference there. Sport mode is about where comfort mode used to be, but again, it's not adaptive to your driving style anymore, which is really pretty ideal for this car. So I'm noticing a little bit more body roll in comfort mode, but on this low speed, looser surface, that's a good thing because it's getting the car turned in a bit better. Sport mode feels really good too. That's what we're in right now. That was a 23.9, another quick time. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's amazing. The car is quicker with the pedal dance because it doesn't drag those rear brakes around corners to get the car rotated. It's just a little bit more free and open to do its thing. Whew, it's getting hot in here. All right. Cool. We will also be posting some more videos on this on the street, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a baseline for what this is like on track. And this is the bumpiest track I know of in the area, so pretty awesome. I would have just been getting annihilated with the stiff suspension in the Type R damper module. So really happy with this. If you guys can get your hands on one, it's a really nice upgrade for the Type R. Yeah, just slowly turning this thing into a Type S with the MRT front resonator delete and that damper module. This car is just about perfect for me right now. Really enjoying it. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.